Where was you at when you get the call that you're going to be in a movie called Training Day? And did they tell you, this is the second part, did they tell you that who was attached to it, or they just said you're going to audition for Training Day?
Yeah, no, so when I first got the call for that flick, everything was hush-hush. They really kept that one private, you know what I'm saying? I just knew I was going and auditioning for a movie. But, you know, it was funny at that time because, you know, at that time, I didn't have, you know, I had a little bit of bankroll, but I didn't have bankroll like that, you know what I'm saying? So I had a fixed up Honda, some rims, and I came in bumping. And I didn't even know, and this is what's funny, man. I'm gonna put a fun fact on here. I didn't even know that I rolled up on accident in front of them. They were shooting a music video at the time. And I don't know for who or what, but the director of Training Day, Anton Fuqua, was shooting a music video, and I just rolled up in front of their whole scene and jacked it up.
Shit.
And I didn't even know that, bro. I just thought it was some people hanging out, chilling. I didn't notice the cameras, nothing or whatever. And so I straight up just rolled up, and I was bumping the music, and I'm mad dogging everybody. And it was crazy because his little brother, Curtis, his little brother, not Antoine. Antoine got a brother
named Curtis.
Yeah, okay. And so Curtis comes out and he goes, my brother's looking at you, man. He goes, my brother's looking at you. And I'm like, all right. I'm like, who the hell's your brother, dog? I don't know. He's like, he's the director that you're about to audition for. I was like, oh, all right. So I walked in and we just got into a conversation because he was like, hey, you know, I was in the middle of filming and you just rolled up in the middle of the set. And I was like, oh, my bad, dog. I didn't even know. You know, I didn't do that on purpose, whatever. So long story short, we ended up getting into like a 45-minute conversation.
You were Antoine.
Yeah, okay. And we were just chopping it up. And I didn't even get to read the part for him at that time. He just said, I'm going to bring you back. And I said, all right, cool.
Meaning that was your audition right there?
That was pretty much my audition right there. Wow. So when he saw me roll up like that, he was like, man, you know what? Like, you already had me kind of. So I was like, all right, cool. But you know how this business is, man. I make a joke. If everyone would have kept all the promises that were made to me, I'd be a billionaire. Not a millionaire. I'd be a billionaire. You feel me? This business funny. So you don't know who's going to keep word or not or what. You know what I'm saying? And then long story short, though, he ended up keeping word. He was one of the solid ones, and he brought me back, and I was like, cool. Then I did the audition, and then long story short, when I got the call from my agent, then I found out who was attached.
Okay, so all right. So you do the audition.